Hey Cancer, welcome to your Divine Healing reading. This is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot, previously known as Aquamarine. However, the name has changed due to some confusion with a similarly named channel. So I appreciate your understanding and let's get started. So we're going to start with a mystical healing reading card and then we will go from there. So Spirit, what focus do we need for Cancer? Oh, this one flew out. Access clear thinking. Okay. So that is the number one card. And let's read that here. Develop objective thinking about your situation and find the best solution. To think deeply about something, you have to develop your powers of concentration and allow yourself the time to connect all the pieces of your inner puzzle together. Profound thinking requires you to ask important questions such as, how much time and energy do I have available during the day? And am I using my time in the most constructive ways possible? What is the most important thing to focus on today? You are being presented with some important decisions. This card asks you not to jump to conclusions based on your emotions. Instead, take the time to look at all the options and points of view available. Through this type of thinking, you will activate your highest intuitive faculties and will discover a new way to do things, a way you have not yet thought of. You are also being called to divide your thinking between everyday affairs as well as higher spiritual truths, which require you to expand your thinking into multi-dimensional thinking. Well, okay. So you may be facing a tough decision, and so let's see what kind of clarity we can bring for you. Spirit, what is the past energy for Cancer? What is the past energy for Cancer? And we have the King of Cups. What is the current energy for Cancer? And we have the Nine of Swords, sorry. What is the challenge for Cancer? The Ace of Cups. The advice from Spirit for Cancer. We have the King of Pentacles. And for the outcome, Spirit, what's the outcome for Cancer? The Moon. All right, this has got you written all over it, Cancer. Okay, so the King of Cups, this could be you. This could be any other water sign that you're dealing with. But the King of Cups is somebody who is very emotionally balanced. He is a leader. He is inspired. The King of Cups is where, fire meets water, or where water meets fire, however you want to look at it. But he can separate himself from those things that he desires and then recognizing what is, emotionally going to bring him wellness, right? He may have desires. Now, in the, when this is, in the, like this, that's a different story, but I don't read reversals, so Spirit knows that. But the King of Cups is like, his emotions are a resource, so he knows where to, invest his emotions and where not to. And we'll get clarification on how this applies to you. So I love that this access to clear thinking, and then we get the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is not clear thinking. This is anxiety and worry and, keeping you up at night, nightmares about what could possibly happen. And I imagine you're not the only one going through this, but this is very much a card or a attribute that comes out when things are unsteady, and especially for Cancer and other water signs. In the challenge position, we have the Ace of Cups, and this is about, if it either is about, a new love offer, a new phase of love within a current relationship, but it also can be about self-love, and that is difficult for you. So I feel like, or it could be difficult for you, depends on, everyone's different here. So I'm seeing that, the Ace of Cups is overflowing here, and I feel like this being in the challenge position, you're having a very difficult time seeing things through loving eyes, seeing where is the love, and this could have to do with a lot that's going on in the world, like where is the love? Um, in the advice from Spirit, this is the King of Pentacles, and you could be dealing with an earth sign, but we had another king here, so I feel like there's a transformation, and this is you going through this transformation. The King of Pentacles is very methodical. He's practical. He is someone who supports his family, is very invested in his abundance, and abundance includes love, family, home, material things. So I feel like this is, kind of asking you to either see the love in situations or pull back your emotions a little bit, and we will get clarification. And as the outcome as the moon, because we have like an eclipse coming and a lot of, this is coming into your power. This is where you're going to be most creative. This is going to be a time of, mysteries revealed. And the moon is all about mysteries, introspection, creativity. But it can also be about looking at the shadow of things, looking at the dark side of things, and recognizing that. So let's see exactly how this applies to you. Spirit, why is the King of Cups here for Cancer? Why is the King of Cups here for Cancer? And we get the Four of Cups, which is talking about withdrawal. So you may have been in a relationship. It could have been any type of relationship with a King of Cups, or this is you. But this is your card, Cancer. This represents you. What Spirit is saying here is that you have pulled back your emotions. You may have built up a wall, and you're not necessarily seeing the love that is around you, or the love that's trying to be offered. In the traditional depiction of this, it's the universe trying to offer their love, and this person not seeing it because they're worried about what happened here, and I'm more focused on here. Okay, so why is the Nine of Swords here for Cancer? What is this anxiety and worry? And we get the Wheel of Flow, or the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be about everything that's going on, just wondering what kind of times are we in, and like what's going to happen, right? All this negative energy flowing, what's going to happen to the world. It could be about your own money situation. It could be about where's my life taking me right now. It depends on what it is for you, but there's definitely it's like a large scale worry. It's not something, I'm not seeing it as being something, how am I going to get to work tomorrow, or how am I going to pay this bill. I feel like it's a much broader thing that has you concerned. So I'm definitely picking up on, the way of the world and where is it going here. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Cancer as a challenge? And we have the Lovers. And so this could be about a relationship. This could be about a partnership, at work, something very strong. This could be about, I'm definitely getting this as a relationship. But this isn't just about, why are they mad at me? This is about what am I doing with my life, right? Where is the love? Okay, so that's the challenge here. And it could be a marriage or not, but I feel like that's where you're not seeing the love. You may really care, you may really love somebody, but you're not feeling that love within this relationship. And maybe it's because you're caught up in your head. But let's see. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Cancer? And we get the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I feel like, it's like saying, I feel like you probably are dealing with an earth sign or another water sign. But I feel like this access to clear thinking and thinking about what have they actually said, because earth signs are more, I'm not going to say matter of fact. I almost want to, this is my personal opinion, I almost want to say that there's not a whole lot of reading between the lines. It's not like King of Swords where it's very clear, but I feel like we as water signs add complexity to statements that are made that isn't there, because it's just not that complex. It's kind of basic. Okay, so looking back, what are we really saying here? What did we hear? And then changing our perspective to kind of understand and be more clear about, I think I inferred from what they said this, and I think I inferred or I assumed. Don't assume. All right. Why is the Moon here as the outcome? And we have the All, which is the World card. It says embrace the all. So this is really, like I said about the Moon card a few minutes ago, it's about seeing the light and dark and embracing it, because everything needs light and dark. I'm not saying you have to accept every shadow of every person. What it is recognizing that it's there and then embracing it. Okay, like you have to also do this on yourself. You have to embrace your light and dark, right? And how you respond to someone else's shadow is entirely up to you and your shadow. Okay, embrace, acknowledge your own shadow. And I feel like there is a cycle that's closing here. This could be the end of a relationship. This could also be about a new phase of the relationship. This could be about a new beginning for a relationship, or it could be a new love that could lead to, something very significant like marriage. Okay, so let's get a Starseed card. Spirit, what guidance do we have for Cancer? What is the guidance for Cancer? And we have Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. And I think you're being called to that. Any other guidance for Cancer? And we have Blue Flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Okay, so it's, going back to this feeling the love, maybe it's you're not feeling the love. And that is that pure love within you, seeing things through loving eyes, putting love in everything you do, but most especially into yourself. Drink from your own cup, that self-love. If you don't love yourself first, I know it's just statements. If you don't love yourself first, you can't receive love, or you can't give love. It's just about recognizing that you're worthy of it and loving yourself and recognizing what you're worth. You deserve divine love. That's how you're going to be able to give it to others as well. Okay. Any other messages for Cancer? Excuse me. And we have stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. So, yeah, this is stillness, bringing about that clear thinking. Reflecting on this moment. Is this the end? Is this a new beginning for you? Allow the answers to come to you. You have the answers within. All right, that is the message that came through. And yeah, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.